Howdy everyone, it's me once again, the one and only Killer Dan. And today, as you can see, I'm still continuing my Disney movie marathon by doing something Disney related. Of course, as you can see. So yeah, of course, it's my way to bring more newsworthy stuff and whatnot. And then and just bring my 2 cents about the theme parks, music, movies or whatever. Like in this case, it's about a prequel and whatnot. You should really do this a prequel about Anna and Elsa's parents and whatnot, and should this really get animated like a short or a full length movie? Well, definitely don't do it as a show as a movie. That's for sure. And I know some people would like to see them like more in detail. I guess you can say, and like maybe them growing up or something, how they got to the position they had before before that tragedy had occurred in in their lives, I guess. But for my personal opinion, maybe not. And of course, gonna be a book or whatever that's been written about these characters and whatnot. I don't know. It might be all right, I guess. I haven't read it myself, but so when it comes to prequels, I know I've said this before, but when it comes to prequels, they often I have like a bad taste in my mouth when it comes to prequels in general. Not just this, but just in generally speaking, when it comes to prequels. Uh, especially especially when a certain character has its own tragedy that happened to them, and they're the characters that get a prequel. This doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Like really, whatnot. And yeah, I just find this weird because if you watch the both Frozen films, you already know what's going to happen to them. So there's literally no suspense to it whatsoever. So as a result of that, it might be just boring. Yeah. You know they're gonna make it out. They might make it out a-okay by the end of the book because you know that one thing is gonna happen in those two movies. So even if you make this as an animated movie, I'm still gonna say the same thing. You already know you already know what happened. So yeah. I mean, if you want to focus on another family member, I guess that'll be fine. I guess another different family member in the prequel. Let have in the prequel have it be focused on someone else. Maybe I guess. Because like I said, I keep repeating it. You already know what's going to happen. But yeah, folks, I don't know. Maybe just me. I guess. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not that I'm trying to talk shit about the Frozen stuff because I really like the two movies. I believe I really like the two movies, and like I said before, I've actually seen the second movie twice in the movie theater. So, so yeah, and but doing this, I don't know about this. I know Disney want to get some details about some characters. I'm trying to um flush them out a bit more, I suppose. Yeah, I guess trying to flush them out a little bit more. I guess I don't know, but then get some sort of details and whatnot. And so yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. And before anyone says anything, yes, I know. I realize that this was an attempt to basically expand on what they already have done in some ways, I guess. I mean, even then, I don't really don't see the point of this. What you should see more of their parents doing their thing or whatever. And I know if anything, it's probably gonna try to tie it to the whole Enchanted Forest thing. Because it's supposed to be a part of Frozen 2 specifically. And you know what they were talking to, little Elsa and little Anna when they were, really young. When the daddy was talking about the whole Enchanted Forest and whatnot. I'm guessing here. I've not read the book myself, really. And but yeah, I'm just taking a wild guess here, if anything. So it should be like a prequel to a specific Frozen 2, I guess. Have it attached to that, I suppose. But I don't know if I want to read it because I mean I like the movies. Again, don't get me wrong, I really do enjoy the films. But a prequel though. But we don't. Again, you've seen the movies. you already know what's going to happen, really. You already know what's going to happen next, of course. But yeah, and of course that's happened, obviously. But yeah, it's supposed to be when they're really young, I guess. Something about a dark secret, I guess, from what I can gather, like on the surface, there's this 6-year-old character that there's this village girl and inspiring. This is also this inspiring inventor and whatnot, and the best friend of the prince, and the whole bit with Arendelle and the natives and whatnot, like the situation they had in the second movie. But yeah, something along the lines of that. Ever since the day that the forest failed, they had to do something with that, and it's just kind of tying specific to that, and the whole thing with the mist and whatnot. So yeah, it's supposed to be like really being together with all that kind of a thing. So I can't really give too much info on the influences on plot really because I've not read it myself. So yeah, could this be a good book? Maybe. I'm not going to say it's bad or going to be bad, but even if it's good, I don't know. But yeah, just again, just throwing my 2 cents with you folks. I mean, you don't want to come off like you just trying to milk the franchise to death at this point. You don't want to do that. So yeah. I mean, there's already plenty of merchandising and whatnot when it comes to these characters. There's a lot of merchandising. So, when it comes to books, what can you possibly do that'll be, interesting? I don't know. But yeah. And this kind of reminds me of the film Black Widow. We all know, at least a lot of people know, with Black Widow's character. Okay, I should say a good chunk of people already know what happened to Black Widow in Endgame, and then she gets a prequel. This also kind of reminds me of Darth Vader. We all know what happens to him well, there's a lot of people anyway. A lot of people know what happens to him in The Return of the Jedi. And he gets 3 prequels. Well, 4 prequels if you count the animated movie. And a lot of people know what happens to Han Solo up in the film Star Wars The Force Awakens. And he gets a prequel. And yeah, that just seems weird to me. And not that Han Solo was bad or anything. That the film, I mean, it's not that it's a bad movie. It's put it in its own little way, sure. But we already know what happened to these characters. Is what I'm saying. And for the time of this video, I've not seen Black Widow as of yet, so I can't really give my 2 cents. But you still get what I'm saying here. This specific characters went through a thing, and them specifically is getting a prequel. I don't get that. You already know what's gonna happen and whatnot. It makes it less far less suspenseful than what it is, even if they're good. But yeah, just I don't know. 'Cause you don't want to come up with a cat. It's nothing more than a cat's grab or whatever. It seems weird to me. Yeah, I don't understand this. I don't get it. And to have a Frozen 2 prequel book focusing on their parents and Elsa and Anna's parents, why? I don't get it. Why? I do not get that. I mean, I know they're trying to expand. Like I said, I get they're trying to expand what they're trying to do here with these characters or whatever. But could they should do some world building instead and have it be focused on somebody else? Because again, you already know what's going to happen to these characters. This seems weird to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm just coming off nitpicky. If you want to say that. I mean, I don't think so, but you can say that if you want. But would I eventually get the book? Well, if I actually buy it, I would probably just have it for my collection. I don't know if I would actually read it. Uh, maybe I'll just collect it. Maybe I'll get it just brand new if I do that. Just to have in my collection of frozen stuff because I do have quite a bit. I'm not used though. I'm most likely not used. But I mean, again, nothing against the used market, which I brought up a number of times already in separate videos. Nothing against the used market, but I want the people who made the book or these related items to make money too. I guess you can say. But yeah, it just like I said, okay, I should just wrap things up. I just want to keep this short. I guess you can say. And yes, I realize that I'm not going off on a whole lot here, really. I don't like that much, really. This video is pretty much straightforward, I guess you would say. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, they have a prequel book for the two parents of theirs, I guess. Again, so yeah, I don't know what to say about this. It seems kind of weird to me. Okay, you could always argue that maybe they're just using this as a way to add to the lore. And which in itself isn't necessarily a bad thing, really, when you think about it. But again, can't escape the fact that we already know what people watching the films anyway already know what happened to them. So come on. But yeah, this makes me feel like maybe not a lot of this was planned out whatsoever. Really, it goes into the whole idea of what I just said before multiple times already. The first Frozen film was originally intended to be a standalone film, and that's it. Literally, that's it. But yeah, I guess it's a way to the ammo things and whatnot or whatever. So yeah, like I said, I just want to talk about this for a moment. So I guess let's just wrap things up because I don't want this to be super long. Really, like not incredibly long, really. But yeah, just wanted to talk about this for a good moment. Of course, as always, thanks for watching and take care. Until next time, see ya.